Hi guys, and welcome to DIY with Nadia. Today I'm hosting my first foodie DIY challenge, and for the month of August 2020, the theme is watermelon. Every month I will have a different food theme, and if you want to know the schedule until February, it is in my community tab. The co-host for this month is Sandra from the Schwollen's Nest. Please check out her channel, I will link it down below, and after you're done watching this video, please check out her video. If you are participating in this challenge, the link to the playlist is listed in the description box below. Without further ado, let's get started. For this tassel, I'm using these wooden balls that I got on Amazon, and I will give you a link down below in case you're interested. I got a really good deal, and I will be painting these beads in 3 different colors: the light green, the dark green, and the pink, and I'm using 7 beads for each color. The way I'm doing this is I'm simply grabbing a skewer, putting the beads on the skewer and just painting away, and then I'm just using a little shadow box to kind of lay the skewers on there, and they dried really nice. I loved this technique. I'm putting the beads on a jute cord, and in order for it to go on nicely, I just put a little painter's tape on the end of the jute cord, and I'm just starting to feed my beads through. I'm just putting the beads on in the order that I would like. Now that I'm done feeding my beads through, I'm just tying a knot on one of the ends and leaving about a 4-inch tail. For the endings of my tassel, I'm just going to bundle up a few pieces of ribbon. I'm cutting 5-inch ribbons, and on each tassel I'm going to have 1 pink, 1 black, 1 white, and 1 of the polka dot grosgrain ribbon. For the tassel endings, all I did was just bundle up my ribbon right at the end and tied it with the jute cord. I went to the other side, made sure that my beads can move a little bit, so don't do it too tight, otherwise they won't lay nicely when you're trying to display them, and just tied it on the other side just the same, right in the middle of the ribbon. For this tablecloth wreath, I will be using these 6 tablecloths from the Dollar Tree, and I chose this lime green, pink, and yellow. This is the kind of wreath you want to do when you're watching TV and you just sit there and do something. This is going to be perfect for this because it will take you a few hours to do this wreath, but I promise you it's so much fun. The first thing I'm doing is taking the tablecloth right out of the package. Don't unfold it, nothing. Cut it down the middle. After that, I'm going to cut those 2 pieces in half once more. The side pieces that you have, make sure you unfold those straight down the middle and cut those in half, so all your strips are about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. After that, I'm taking my long strips, folding them in half, and cutting them once more. Your finished strips should be about 6 to 6.5 inches. Now it's time to make the petals. I'm just rounding off each edge and leaving a point on both sides of the petal. Okay, and here are all 6 tablecloths cut into these little petals, and I will be using a metal Dollar Tree wreath form for this wreath. So what you want to do now is decide what pattern you want to go in. I am going with pink, yellow, and green in that order. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie them just like you see me tying it now. And I'm going to do 2 of each color at a time. So 2 pinks, 2 yellows, and 2 greens. And I'm going to repeat the same pattern on every row as we go along. Here I am 3 rows in, and I just wanted to show you how it's coming along, and I'm working from inside to the outside of the wreath. And this is what a completed full section looks like. I just wanted to show you that I am following the pattern, and look how fluffy and beautiful this is turning out already. This is so much fun, you guys. To complete my watermelon wreath, I am using this little sign that I got from the Dollar Tree, and this came in a set of 3. I did not want that arrow on the sign, so I decided to just cut that part off, then sand it down, and to finish it off, I did use some Mod Podge just to make sure no sparkles are going to fly off, and to make sure that it's going to be nicely sealed and nothing's going to peel off in the long run. Okay, so now a few hours have passed and I'm all done with the wreath. And it feels so good to just fluff it out. It looks so pretty, and I love the color combo on this wreath. And here are the petals that are left over. I will be saving them for a future project. Now it's time to hang the sign. I'm just grabbing a chenille wire, folding it in half and cutting it. And now I'm just attaching it to the back of the sign and let it cool for a second before putting it on the wreath. To attach the sign, I am coming from the back, and I'm going to put the sign on top of the inner ring, and I'm just tying my chenille wires to that inside ring. Because we're coming from the back, the petals are going to be covering the sides, and it's just going to fit in perfectly inside the wreath. Hope you guys enjoyed these DIYs. Don't forget that the playlist to all the other participants is in the description box below. I'm sure we got some amazing watermelon themed DIYs in today's challenge, and I cannot wait to watch everyone's videos. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!